back to another episode of Conversations on the Rocks. It's your boy back again, Ice.
And your boy, Los Vegas.
And we're here, another episode, episode 9. We want to thank y'all if y'all been with us the whole ride, or if y'all just caught on halfway through. You know what I mean? Feeling good? How you feeling, man?
Man, feeling great, man. Want to thank everybody, like you said, everybody that's been watching, that's been subscribing. Thanks to all everybody that's been following us on the IG and everything like that, on Facebook. And thanks for everybody that's just been getting into the live with us. So
yeah. And with no further ado, with that said, let's get right into opening shots. And the first topic in opening shots is voting. You know, we've been waiting for the longest time to now. Right now we in the end of October, and by the time this episode posts, it'll probably be Friday. It'll be about 4 more days until the big election Tuesday is. You know what I mean? Super Tuesday is what they call it. So man, it's been a long time coming. We almost at the end of this this last campaign.
right.
There's a lot of things that's happened, and even before we even got into the presidency, I'm pretty sure a lot of people was not even thinking that Donald Trump would get even into the reign to possibly be the nominee. You know what I mean? Fast forward, you know what I mean? We woke up, had a bad dream, and he was president. You know what I mean? So
it's been a long ass bad dream.
Go out there and vote, man. If you watching this, go vote. I already did some early voting, actually locally here at the DMV here in Virginia, Northern Virginia. If you haven't voted, go vote. You know what I mean? Exercise your right. You know what I mean? If you are a woman, African American, you actually had a fight to get the right to vote. You know what I mean? Suffrage. You know what I'm saying? Civil rights movements, all this.
Right.
So our ancestors had a fight to get that right for it to even be an option for us to vote. You know what I mean? So they actually fought for that right. And you have people nowadays, for some reason, they're trying to take your right to vote away from you, whether it's because you are locked up for a crime, whether it's because they try to shrink the polls and different types of voter suppression. But go out there and vote, man. You definitely got to go do it.
Yeah, I definitely, well, I will be honest, like y'all already know, me personally, I'm not going to be doing all the voting. You know what I'm saying? That voting really just doesn't do anything for me, but I don't want to discourage anybody else from going off to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just have my own opinions about it and my own views and how I really feel about that. Also, how I feel is like, I guess I'm saying, how you feel this election is going to turn out? Because, you know, there's a lot of people who are really saying Trump is going to get another 4 years.
Yeah.
And then other people are saying, we're just hoping he doesn't. How you feeling about it so far?
I mean, hopefully things change. Hopefully there isn't another 4 years of Trump, you know?
Right.
Of course, you never know. As I thought it would have been a landslide for him to lose last election, and somehow he got in there. So some of the people that I've at least talked to or talked about it, you know what I'm saying, probably a lot of white people, you know, or maybe even black people as well. Some people voted for him, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully things can change, and then we can see some history being made with the first female and African American vice president, you know what I mean? And hopefully that will actually change some more of the demographics in politics in America, you know what I mean? Hopefully it's more diverse. Hopefully there will be more women, you know what I mean? Different other types of minorities, right? Gay people, politicians with handicap, disabilities, things of that nature. So I'm hoping that it's a change, but we gotta get people like him, you know what I'm saying, to go vote, get registered to vote, you know what I mean? If anything, Conversations on Rocks is telling you to go vote. I know half of us, I guess, says that they don't. But it's a lot of power in voting, especially in your local elections. And when you vote, don't just stop there, right? Make sure that you're pushing the envelope with the people that you put in office and holding them accountable to the policies in which they said that they would institute and implement when they started their campaign, right? So that's what we really got to do.
Well, for me, like I said, I feel I definitely Because like I said, I'm never going to tell, like I don't sit down and tell my kids not to vote because I don't vote. You know what I'm saying? Like I have my own personal reasons. Now, like you just said, you just brought up a good point, holding them accountable and everything like that. I feel like once you are able to change all of that and show me that you will hold even my own counselor, my own mayor or whatever accountable for their own actions, then maybe I'll start to believe a little bit more into it and that'll be something that I will vote into. You know what I'm saying? But again, yeah, we definitely got to vote because I don't know if y'all seen the last debate, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
President Trump said he's done more for black people than Abraham Lincoln. But he didn't just say it once, like he said it twice because he just wanted y'all to know like he meant this, he felt this deep down in his soul. Like I really, like, I don't know, you know, have y'all noticed like the basketball team got a new arena or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or your rapper got a new ring or something like I don't know if you did that, Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And if you're really doing so much for black people, like, you know, why is DC roads so fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Why their education so fucked up? There's a lot of black people out there outside your backyard that you ain't even helping.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Or as for black people, you didn't go get justice for Breonna Taylor. But you done so much for black people, right? George Floyd, but you done so much for black people.
Yeah, man, that gets us to our next topic, which was the debates. And these debates, man, it's only been two with the presidential candidates and then one with the VPs. The VPs was hilarious, just simply off the fly. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the faces that Kamala was giving Mike Pence.
Right.
But at least, I guess, somewhat, Mike Pence seemed to have a better grasp of having a conversation and actually speaking some points. But again, it didn't look too good from the optics with that fly and with Kamala kind of putting him in place and things of that nature.
Well, I did like you know, the vice president debate. Again, you know, applaud to Kamala for keeping her cool. You know what I'm saying? Because a couple of them times I could hear that blackness about to come out and be like, bruh, I come across there and smack the shit out you right now. Like, I'll call my cousins right now. They come up here and fuck all this up. Okay? She said, did you hear me speaking though? I said, damn, Mom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. As far as Pence, I guess he was a little bit more common than Donald Trump, but I mean, he was still rude. He was still interrupting. Still avoided questions. Still wanted to just go back and I really hate that the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't no political dude, so all these big words, you know what I'm saying, but I can read between the lines, like, you're trying to still bash them and make your point. I don't feel like I need my leader as far as the whole world to be that type of petty person. Like, you're supposed to be over and beyond that. Just prove your point. Just prove your point. You know what I'm saying? And I loved, and then like I said, the second debate between the president, Donald Trump with that saying, and then he said, he told Biden that he called, back in the days he called us monsters or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Biden said, well, the last comment that he made, I never said, I was like, come on, Biden, don't do this right now. Okay, bro. Like, hey, maybe you was an asshole back then. You can't do this shit now. Okay? So, I mean, because they said the same about Kamala. They said she, you know what I'm saying? She was a...
She tried to paint that picture of a black, angry woman.
Right.
You know
exactly. So...
Which I think she actually, like, just shoots out of the water. Like, she's something totally different than that. Like, they try to put her in that box, but I think she shines.
Yeah, she shines.
She actually shows differently.
Yeah. So I'm hoping, you know, hopefully, again, if anything, I feel like we should all want Donald Trump out of there. And so, like I said again, because of people like me, it wasn't that many people that don't vote. that don't vote. Even people that don't vote, we want his ass about it too. But you know, again, yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, we're gonna see how this election goes. We got 4 more days, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out and shout out to the whole DMV. Hopefully we make it through this motherfucker.
So if and when they win, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, are you gonna celebrate that win as if you had voted for them?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I'm gonna see them like they black people.
We did that! We did that!
We did that!
I told y'all! I put money on it! I ain't better than I put money on it!
This is a win for us, okay? As far as I'm concerned, hey, black people, we all in this together on this one. So when one vote, we all voted. That's how I feel.
You out for that one. And now we about to get into our second segment, which y'all know is the entertainment update. And a lot's been going on in entertainment since we last met, since the last time we saw y'all. We're going to jump right into the first thing. The LA Lakers won their chip, won the national championship with in the COVID era, in the bubble. You know what I mean? Some people want them to put an asterisk by it because they feel like it wasn't a real chip. I feel like everybody had the same advantage, so you know what I mean? It was equal across the board. You know what I mean? Everybody's playing with the same handicap, if you will. But it's a big thing. LeBron got his fourth chip, and what is this for?
Yeah.
It was his fourth chip, and it looks
AD's
like he made
first.
exactly AD's first, and they did it for Kobe. You know what I mean? It was beautiful for the city of LA. Shout out to Kobe, Black Mama, rest in peace to you and Gianna.
GG.
You know what I mean? And yeah, it was. I mean, I think most people thought that was gonna happen. Even last year when they teamed up, they thought they was gonna win the chip last year.
Right.
But the way they played, the way they dominated, it felt as if like this is just the start of something that's gonna happen. Maybe a dynasty, maybe a three-peat or something.
Yeah, I think they're gonna bring a dynasty back. I think it's gonna be at what LA has right now. There's gonna be they're like mad like the Lakers versus the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Like they got that type of star quality on that team. Like you got a lot of tall big men down there. I mean, you got Dwight Howard over there. You got McGee over there. AD, you know what I'm saying? You still got Kuzma over there. And LeBron, I mean, come on, man. Like, that's a dynasty team right there.
It's just going to be interesting to see. I don't know what happened to the Clippers. Clippers, you know what I'm saying? They flamed out early. And I guess that was supposed to be their big nemesis. People thought maybe the Rockets would give them some ride. That didn't go too well.
Yeah, the Heat was very surprising.
The Heat got out. I don't think anybody thought the Heat would make it that far. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. They were balling. He was balling. But yeah, man, hopefully something changes. We'll see what happens in the off season. But the off season is actually shorter because I believe since now the season just ended, we are in October.
Right.
I believe they're gonna start trying to gear up by Christmas again for the next season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure because
it won't be a real
even like, with the All-Star, because I mean that's gonna mess up the All-Star game. The All-Star game comes in February, so I'm guessing they have to do that. But then, like I guess you said, because of the short season, like how do you determine who actually is going to be in there? And then again, like you said, with the whole COVID thing, like you can't have it. I mean, you can't have it so many people.
It worked. The bubble worked. You know what I mean? So shout out to the NBA for like actually getting the protocols and making sure that the cases don't ramp up.
Right.
You know what I mean? To them. But yeah, so that's the first thing. So shout out to LeBron and AD and the Lakers, man.
LA, man, what's happening?
He just thought he was just a fan for like the past 2 years and shit. So
y'all heard me on the last episode. LA all day, baby. What's up, Lakers? Yeah.
Here we go. And the next month, and the next topic and entertainment update is we staying with sports, and it's actually a big one, but I think it's kind of under the radar. MJ, shout out to Michael Jordan. He actually is jumping into NASCAR, getting his own team. So it's probably gonna have the MJ logo on the side of the car.
Nigga, we wearing your Jordans right now.
And the racing shoes, right? And his first driver is Bubba Wallace, where this past season, or this past year, he's been in the news for a lot because I believe a noose was found in his garage And then he's actually...
You said a noose?
A noose, yeah.
Okay.
Like a noose somehow. And it came to find out and said that there wasn't any foul play, it just happened to be there or whatever. But he actually was the voice of speaking out about, like, condemning the Confederate flags in NASCAR. So NASCAR actually took down all the flags and everything. So he actually was the voice, and he's one of the only, I think he's the only black driver in NASCAR, so shout out to him and MJ. Right. That's a big move, you know what I mean? Maybe that'll make me go see a NASCAR race.
I mean, I would want to go see a NASCAR anyway. They say a lot of things are better live, but just to speak on, if, you know what I'm saying, that situation, because this is news to me about hearing about that. Like, that's still bothering, you know, because, like, that Confederate flag, you know, has a lot of bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really nothing that you can... I mean, unless you're on that side, there's nothing you can really say good about them. So, for you to get upset because they took a flag down, like, me personally, I don't care about the flag. I'm more worried about just the respect. Like, me personally, you know what I'm saying, this is still America. You're supposed to have your own freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? You should still allowed to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I would hate for y'all to say, like, I got to take down my Malcolm X flag or whatever. So I get that part. I'll give y'all just that much. But other than that, like, if you feel like that, instead of with just hatred, like, let's compromise on something. But we can't do that.
I mean, I see what you're trying to get at as far as, like, freedom of speech and all that. I just feel like the initial thing you said was it rubs people the wrong way. It leaves a bad taste in people's mouths, especially people of color. You know what I mean? No matter if you feel like that's your heritage or whatever, it has a negative connotation. So when people of color see, at least for me, I automatically think of, you're a racist. I automatically think that. I automatically think of slavery. Automatically think of lynching. All that. That's what and I wasn't even here during that time, right? But that's just what that symbolizes. That flag symbolizes to me. So I feel you. Like, you could take down all. Like, I'm with it all, right? I'm with taking down statues. Do all of that, because in different countries they don't have statues of their oppressors, right? So I'm with taking down any type of change you could change, make it a change. But I also understand the thought of, even though you take the statues down, you can't take the racism out of somebody's heart. So I get that, but at least I don't have to see it when I'm driving down the road.
I say give them their own museum. Like, fuck it, take it all down, put it in the museum. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as them DMV, I don't know if everybody's been really following. I mean, there's been a lot of statues from here, from DC and Maryland and VA that have been taken down because of, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Look, again, me personally, don't really give a fuck. I just want you to respect me. You know what I'm saying? I agree that some of these things do need to be taken down. You know what I'm saying? Because of what they represent. But hey, alright, don't destroy it. It's still history to somebody. It's not to us. Go throw that shit in the museum. Y'all can go visit that shit. Have y'all own kumbaya and cry about it. You know what I'm saying?
You're lost. You're lost the war shit.
Because how long did it take for us to get that black museum, or a strong black museum, which I still haven't been. If you ever come down to the DMV area, please make sure y'all go and go see that.
Check it out.
My man's already seen it. You can't see it all in one day.
Beautiful.
But I mean, how long did it take for us to get something like that?
I mean, some time, you know what I mean? But
and they still gave us our own thing, because, like, if you ever go to any other museums, when they show us, it was always slavery times. But you never showed, like, you know.
The Smithsonian of African American history and culture it shows all sides. It shows every experience of the black person, right? It shows, and it starts at the bottom where you talk about slavery and how people came up, and then as you get to the top, you see our advances in medicine, hip hop, you know what I mean, technology, all these different things, and you see the greatness of black people as you get up. It's 4 floors. And whenever you get a chance, you in DC, go check it out. And it opened back up now. You just gotta wear a mask. But yeah, get into the next topic. We recently found out Black Chyna, Black Chyna, who was with the Kardashians. I believe she had a baby with the brother, Rob Kardashian. Used to be
With
Tiger had a baby with, I guess, him, had a baby. Tiger, the rapper, had a baby with Kylie. It's a lot of shit.
Did he have one with Kylie?
Yeah, they got a baby.
Oh shit! Got to get on there with this Kardashian thing, right?
I believe he had a. If he didn't have a.
I thought he just ended up dating her after Black Chyna.
You're right. So he dated him. So I'm lying, y'all. So
now Travis Scott got one with her.
Travis Scott got
Travis Scott.
It's so many different worlds. So it's many rappers in the Kardashian family. Tiger, motherfucking Travis Scott, Kanye, as we all know. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff going on. But Black Chyna, she actually is from DC. You know what I mean? Since COVID happened, she's made $17 million on OnlyFans. So a lot of people, I guess, have been subscribing to her OnlyFans account and sending her money through through the Cash App or whatever. You know what I mean? Snapchat, the pussy out, whatever is going on over there. But the COVID started in March, and I heard this story actually about a month or so ago.
Right.
So she's making big coin. So I guess the new wave is to.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. I
haven't seen it. I can't even gonna lie. I can't put no money on Black Chyna. Boo-boo. Because you know what's gonna make me mad? I'm gonna subscribe to this, and some of this shit's gonna get linked on Pornhub for free, and I could have been watching it. I'm gonna be mad as shit. That's real talk.
How come you not? I guess you could get sued.
Cause dog,
you try to post
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know all Black Chyna's on here doing. She got to be like sucking dick, fuck. Dog, there's no way in the world she just clapping her ass for, how much did you say she made?
Everything. And now we about to get into our last segment, which is last call, y'all. Closing up shop. Last call for alcohol. And yeah, the last topic we're gonna get into, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about. Maybe people don't care about it, but it's been popping up a lot recently on my social media timelines, and that's what's going on in Nigeria with SARS. No, it's not a disease. It's actually a special police unit down in Nigeria, and it stands for Special Anti-Robbery Squad. And so I guess it was created to go around and try to combat some of the thefts and robberies, but it actually has become even bigger and more dangerous than that, and they're going out and shooting police, shooting protesters. Right. They actually have been accused of a range of high crimes, and the hashtag ENDSARS has been popping up a lot recently by the likes of Rihanna, Beyonce, Burna Boy, a lot of big celebrities, and I felt like there wasn't too many other outlets talking about this topic, and you know what, we're not scared to talk about what's going on not only in this country but just across the world. So right. I feel like we should bring it to the forefront. Hopefully, you should go research it, figure out what's going on. And you never know, man. Stuff like that might happen right here on American soil. You know what I mean? Right. So
yeah, I definitely these you know, like I said, I wasn't gonna vote, but when it gets into political stuff, I'm into stuff like this.
Yeah.
With the SARS, like you just said, they police brutality is probably worse than what's going on over here. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying, the police is very corrupt over there. Nigeria, big area out there in Africa, like that, and like you said, a lot of people have been reaching out, and I'm glad. Shout out to Rihanna, Beyonce, like you said, Burna Boy, all them that was out there, you know, just supporting it. And I've seen it. I've been following Chyna.
Oh yeah,
shout out to Chyna. She's been dealing with that. Wale, as y'all all know, if y'all don't know, the DMV boy, he's Nigerian.
Yeah.
He's Nigerian. A lot of athletes been talking about it, and like you said, we're definitely gonna bring that to the forefront because like they're really going through something over there, man. Like it's really a lot worse than what we're going on over here. Don't get me wrong, we're down, but they don't have no leadership behind it as we do. They don't really have that forefront or that brand or something, you know, to bring it out there. Like, you know, they really struggling out there. So shout out to everybody in Nigeria that's going through this. I tell you, man, like, you know, man, it's bad over there.
And we're here for you, man. We hear your voice. Although I'm probably thousands of miles away, I hear your voice. We here with you in support. Y'all follow the hashtag on your social media, ENDSARS. And just know that police brutality just not in here in the States.
Not tolerated,
you know what I mean? And they don't just hate people of color here in the States. You know what I mean? So all the people who look like me, who wear this skin, I want you to know you're loved. And even though if we don't come from the same background or foundation, we do share a common bond, you know what I mean? And we're praying for you, and anything we could do to help, hope you reach out to us. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep following this story. Definitely. And yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all go follow it and support that movement out there, because although there are protesters in the street, there isn't one leader, which may be a gift and a curse for them. It's a gift possibly because you can't find one person to take that protest that group down, but it may be a curse because you don't have one like plan or one goal, or it's splintered. So
and it is a gift and a curse because, like you said, because you can't target just that one person. That's the gift of it. You can't just target one person. Now the curse of it is that you can't target one person, so now you're shooting everybody. And that's why everybody's getting hit out there. So, like he said, man, condolences, our prayers. Anybody that, even if you're from Nigeria and you follow us on social media or anything, please reach out to us. We will still make very big light of this. And that's why we need the subscribers and the people, the viewers and all that stuff like that.
And maybe we can get you on the show.
Exactly.
From your vantage point to actually spread the news and the word to our followers. You know what I mean? But we're here with you.
So shout out to Nigeria, man. Real talk.
And with that being said, man, we get into the end of our 9th episode, believe it or not. We've been putting in our work, man, and just trying to be consistent. There was some bumps along the road, as with anything, but you know what I mean, we making it. So cheers to that. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep growing. I know we've been talking about guests, but we actually got a few guests lined up for the rest of the season. We got 3 more episodes left. And then next season is going to look totally different. We're going to be trying to jazz it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Add some spice, add some creativity, some more content, do some collabs, things of that nature. And so, man, I hope you've seen the growth from the first episode. And we're not going nowhere. We here to stay. But we feel like we got a voice. We got a voice for the people. And shout out to the hashtag COTR gang.
Gang.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I didn't know. Man, definitely, like you said, man, thank everybody that's been supporting us, man. We really appreciate that. Again, still need some more supporters, still need some more views, still need some more subscribers, a lot more subscribers and everything like that. Again, I still want to just push out that issue, black businesses, anything that's... Honestly, we're all already about anything that's positive, but of course, you know, we always going to look out for the black community, as always, but anybody that has anything positive, anything that's shining, or, again, maybe you just heard a question that we had and you wanted to chime in, you had something to say, hey, man, that's what Conversations on the Rocks is about, man, so please,
100%.
Do that, and thank everybody. I want to definitely shout out my man again, my homeowner right here.
Man.
Yeah, I mean,
you right after
my man over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely on the way, and You know what I'm saying? A lot of us that had birthdays, you know, had birthdays.
Yeah,
My son that had a birthday, happy birthday, K-Sean.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? And again, to the CTR gang, man. Thank y'all. You already know what it is, man.
COTR gang, Keep follow that hashtag. Keep subscribing. And as you said, with black businesses, we want to support all local and especially black businesses. You could be right here. Your business name could be right here.
Right.
And just know that that's on the way. And we got to support who supports us. As you can see, I'm always supporting my homies' brands, the brands that I know. And this is something that I feel like it's collaboration way better than competition any day.
And I just want to make another thing, like you said, man, the support, it really means a lot. So don't feel like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, we're all trying to get to somewhere. We're all trying to, make our brand, put our platform out there. So please support us just as much as we want to support you.
For sure.
That's all we ask.
Yeah. And speaking of support, can y'all send us some AA batteries so we can put some reset my man's alarm system so we can get some new batteries and shit. We need all the support we can get. We take Energizer, Duracell. We even take the Walmart brand and shit. But
that's real.
Y'all know what it is. Follow us, follow all the social media that's about to pop up here. We love y'all. Salute, man. And as always, keep having them conversations on the rocks, baby.
Hey.
Salute.